Okay. Let's see. That should have hopefully... Let me look at my thing here. Yep, that's gone. It should be back to normal 1080 for normal streaming. That was a pretty quick switch. So let me know if it seems better now. That should have hopefully fixed it because we've switched it up. We switched it up. It should be better now. Let's see if that's the case or if it's my connection. It'll take a moment. Yeah. Zenodo, you haven't been changed. What do you mean we're back? Calm down, bro. I did a switch. He didn't even know what the fuck was going on. He's like, we're back. Guys. Yeah, it's better. Yeah, it was the 2K streaming. Yeah. That's what it is. I think my connection, once it gets a little bit later at night, may not like it. So I'll shelf it for now. We'll wait a little bit. So yeah, there we go. Problem fixed. Look at that. I'm a professional streamer. I changed that shit quick and I was right back. Hey, yo. Wasn't even like 20 seconds. Not even. You were lurking? Sure you were, bro. It's because we were talking about shit that Google killed, right? Right? Classic Zenodo. Classic. What did I have? We were looking through this shit, but I'm not looking through this anymore. I kind of really like, let's
sending a
quick keys, blah, 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 blah.
What
the fuck is this?
Space to bring up Spotlight.
This is more desktop. I don't use any laptops. I only have iPad. Live pet translation. This is literally how I go through shit.
Settings, the controller brings up the new game.
Hold on now.
And when you're in the game, a click on a controller brings up the new.
No one gives a fuck. Does anybody actually play games on Apple? I don't think so. Like on the actual iPad. Get that shit, the AI shit out of here. Nope. Bro.
A revolution.
No one cares. Does people still use this? You discontinued it, motherfuckers. No. They literally discontinued it. All right, that's enough of that shit. Guys, look at Google Glass. Even though we killed it, let's talk about it some more, shall we? Oh my God. These dumbasses. Look, we're going to watch the elephant. We're going to watch the baby elephant. And then I've got, I think, one other little thing. And then I'm going to game. Yeah. Then we'll be good.
To help with the filming.
This is baby elephant gets left behind and learns an important lesson.
Spy Egret.
Oh my God, it's the fucking shit cam.
This
it looks like elephant
is
poop.
Dung Cam, a camera based on a pile of elephant poo. It even smells the part.
Ew.
It's designed to film on the move.
Elephants aren't that fucking dumb. If they see a moving pile of shit, they're gonna step on it. That one ain't buying it. Look at that.
Zoom lens can capture the elephant's every move.
Whoa.
That's not all. It can release a team of spy dung balls to litter the savannah with yet more cameras.
Hey, would you do that? How is that useful?
One dung ball is radio controlled and can travel without any visible moving parts.
That's actually kind of funny. I want to see an elephant kick it like a football. Please.
With the action covered from every angle, it's time to see what this elephant family gets up to.
The elephant poop.
The babies must learn the rules of behavior at an early age.
Oh. First of all, who goes to like BBC Earth and goes, listen, I've got an idea for a camera. Hear me out. I know it's weird, but elephant poop camera. It's a pile of shit that drives. It smells like shit. And it's got little poop balls that'll roll out of it that we can use as little poop drones that can like film. What do you say? Imagine working on this. Like, are you guys completely made out of elephant dung, or do you think they just are kind of bullshitting you?
Wrestling older siblings is a favorite pastime.
Oh.
They learn their own strength and, crucially, how to play nicely with each other.
They can only sneak out fruit that is rotting / fermented to get turned.
It's the older elephants who make sure they don't cross the line.
I always love the fuzz on little baby elephants' heads. They're so cute. Don't monkeys as well? Monkeys love finding like rotten fruit. There's that old Disney clip from years ago where they look at like animals getting drunk in the like desert, basically.
It takes a few years before they're big enough to do real damage. But as they get older, They need to be reined in. Those who overstep the mark soon know it. The rules are strict for everyone when the family is on the move. To follow them, Spy Egret and Duncam join forces.
How is that not obvious to these
For their
damn
own
elephants?
safety,
They're not
the babies must
stupid.
stay next to their mothers in the
Oh,
center of the herd.
the elephants are like, the fuck is that thing following us again?
The elephants are heading to the swamp.
It looks so fake.
A place to cool off
It looks so
as the day
fake. That
heats
doesn't
up.
look real at all.
But the mud can be treacherous, and babies must only enter with their
No,
mums.
careful.
But this little one seems to have forgotten the rules. Chasing egrets is irresistible. But as the herd enter the swamp, the baby is being left behind.
Oh no, not the baby.
Realizing
left
his
behind.
predicament, he looks for his mother and thinks he's found her.
Oh no. That's not your mom.
He tags along as the group head into the swamp,
Uh-oh.
but he's following the wrong elephant.
Aww.
With his mother nowhere to be seen, he's lost in a confusion of trunks and legs.
Okay.
The elephants head into the swamp without him. The baby is now alone and afraid.
Oh, God damn it, this is sad.
While his herd appear to have forgotten him.
No.
He can smell that his mother is out there,
Oh no.
somewhere.
Uh-oh. Aww. Oh,
But
no.
entering the swamp alone could be deadly for one so small.
Oh, help the baby. Yeah, notice the little. They usually hold
He's
on to their
really
mother's
starting to
tail, don't
panic
they?
now.
Oh. Oh no.
His mother is inexperienced. She's only just realized her mistake.
Oh, she came back home.
Both will have learnt from what happened.
Oh. Oh.
He won't misbehave while the family are traveling again.
Oh. The poor fucking thing. That little shit won't fucking go far again. It's Jesus Christ, nature's horrible. I think this is the one with them getting
This
drunk.
affluent society
Yes.
has become blasé and bored with life. Things are just too easy in the Kavango Basin. They no longer have a zest for living like their country cousins out there in the inhospitable desert.
What is this explanation?
Here, life offers no challenge, and many of them have become slobs and easy riders.
Oh my God, we're in for some real fun language. It's the old Disney shit. I should have first-hand account elephant video featuring small ones I can show you. Oh, that's really cute.
The only
Oh, God.
excitement in their lives comes in high summer when the marula trees are in full fruit. At first, the marulas are very tasty and hard to get at. You have to be either agile or strong to get your share.
The monkey's getting shook. Monkey's like, God damn it, bro. I'm trying to eat my fruit. Stop.
But after a few weeks, the marulas get overripe and they start dropping from the trees.
There we go.
Then all the animals wade in and gorge themselves on the rotting fruit.
The head noises.
It starts fermenting in their tummies and turns into a very potent brew.
Whoa.
So on the way home, things start happening to them.
Oh no, not a drunk elephant. Oh no. Jesus. The poor... Sounds like I'm not moving, I'm staying put. Jesus. It's a fucking caterpillar, it's not drunk. Calm down. The fucking elephant. I can still walk, bro. I can still walk. Oh, oh, oh. The noises are so stupid. Yeah, basically, this is the old Disney where they filmed them all getting drunk. Dodger pillars better, yeah. What are these noises? Okay, World Star Vivo, you added some noises, huh? To make that shit goofy. Bonk? Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Disney added these original sounds. I remember there's an alcoholic cream liquor thing made from the marula fruit that is super popular in South Africa. I can imagine. What the fuck? Oh, you drank that once. What are these noises, bro? They're so stupid. Oh my god.
When night falls, there's peace again.
Okay, that edit was actually pretty good. When night falls.
When night falls, there's peace again.
Okay, smart.
A very blissful
good.
peace.
That was good. Drunken slumber. Thought last time we went grocery shopping, never had it though. Oh. Warthog's backing in. How is that night? It looks like you literally just like dimmed the filter. I'm sorry. When night fell, aka when they all passed out. Like how they're giving them all hangovers. I'm looking just like, Jesus Christ, man, what the fuck did I do last night? The warthog. Like, bro, really? I just sleep still.
Of course, not everybody in the Kavango leads a wasteful life.
Damn, not everybody leads a wasteful life? The hell? Oh yeah, of course, not everyone's a lazy son of a bitch. Okay, bro, calm down. Jesus. It's interesting. It's just crazy. It's good on ice or in a milkshake. Ooh. Sounds really good. What the fuck? What is this? What is this? What the fuck is this? No, I'm good, thanks. I'm good, thanks. Oh, that's the orangutan mother who like literally goes and like emulates the humans. I remember seeing that one. That was good. All right, so what did I say? Oh yes, I've got to finish the goddamn Zayne story really quick. So we're gonna go to here and finish the Zayne story because I need to fucking finish it. I almost got there the other day. It's gonna be short, love and deep space. It's not gonna be super long. That's what he said. It's not gonna be super long. We appreciate it no matter what. But yeah, it's gonna be not quite as much because I am not reading a shit ton of this again. Where the fuck is my... There it is. Okay, love and dupe space. There we are. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna finish this goddamn story. I was so close the other night, but my ass was so fucking tired. It was way longer than I expected the story to go. I was like, Jesus Christ. Let me see. There you go. All right. So, let me remember which one to fucking look at here. It's this enter game. Yada, 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 yada. Don't mind the intro screen. We're fine with the intro screen like that, aren't we? Oh! All right, now I can move my mic stand a bit more up. I'm telling you, like, I have to figure out a better thing for this iPad. It sucks ass sometimes. It really does. I'm trying to, like, set my shit up. This motherfucker's sleeping. It's daytime, my man. We're going to the story, though. Done? Boxes still aren't done, by the way. How many you got left to go? It's going to be a long night for you, isn't it? I wonder how many more stories are actually left here. Oh, God. We're going to get through this. Okay, so last time we left off, he had basically kind of gone completely off and like completely forgotten who she was. The Dawnbreaker shit happened. He was murdering like weird creatures that had been created by Ever. So protocore monsters, people who had protocore disease were being put in these weird like incubators. They'd come out and then they'd change into wanderers. They'd like unfortunately like have some weird metamorphosis that was going on. And they were trying to infiltrate Ever, and Zayne was trying to get in on the research team with someone who he had worked with before. That's where we left off. I'm not sure if any fucking warning in advance. That's life, isn't it? No warning whatsoever. And just like that, our first tour comes to an end. So we, if I'm not wrong, we're touring Ever facilities right now still. So it's a program that's like trying to help people who have protocore disease and tries to help them, air quotes. But in all reality, I think they're just using them as experiments and turning them into basically walking, you know, wanderer time bombs, like ticking time bombs that'll turn into wanderers. That's where we're at. Yo, I'll put my fucking pen down. I don't want this. Why have I got my pen? Go away. Go back, pencil. So after leaving the sanatorium, life with Zayne seems to have returned to normal. Barely finding a moment's rest, he rushes between Axo Hospital and the sanatorium. For the time being, Ever seems preoccupied with their grand vision with the Fountain of Ate. The leads related to the Aether Core have also gone cold. Meanwhile, protocore syndrome cases are multiplying at an incredible rate. Axo Hospital emergency room is constantly overwhelmed. Medical teams worldwide continue to test new treatments, but the results remain disappointingly ineffective. It's as if a deity somewhere in the cosmos and uncertain about the world's fate keeps listlessly rolling the dice again and again. Oof, this doesn't sound good.
Aren't you supposed to save people's lives? My wife is critically ill and you're just letting her die.
Okay, bro, nice voice actor.
Where's Dr. Zayne? Isn't he the leading expert on protocore syndrome? Why can't he see us first?
Oh boy.
Doctor, my child was perfectly fine yesterday. Why did the condition worsen?
Uh-oh, you have to tell people the kids are dying. Uh-oh. In the break room from the Division of Cardiac Surgery, the doctors and nurses can finally get a few minutes of rest. Exhausted, they slump into their chairs.
We're humans, not gods.
Grayson.
We want to take care of everyone too.
Grayson, why do you look young but sound like some old fart?
In 3 days, Ever will officially unveil the rebirth cocoon at their press conference. It is designed to treat protocore syndrome.
Sure it is.
We interviewed Ms. Karen, one of the first patients who underwent this treatment. She will appear at the press conference.
So Miss Karen is apparently, the name is amazing, a journalist who is also sick with this protocore syndrome, but also investigating everything going on there, being that she's like a prize-winning journalist. So she's double timing it. She talked to our character and said that she was keeping an eye on things because she didn't 100% think everything was going above board, so to say.
We might be witnessing a medical revolution. Only time will tell.
It's not like Ever manufactured this problem in order to fix it themselves. Everyone remained silent as they watched through the transparent partition in the door. From the corner, they observed Zayne's focused expression.
Isn't Dr. Zayne supposed to be on leave?
Officially, maybe. I bet he's just busy with other projects.
Things just aren't the same without Dr. Zayne here. Seeing him around makes me feel at ease. It doesn't matter how exhausted I am.
Oh, that's what you call attraction at ease, huh? Yvonne lets out a deep sigh and turns to open the storage cabinet. With practiced ease, she breaks 2 dietary glucose sticks to hand out to her colleagues behind her.
Let's eat these and give it our all.
Dietary glucose sticks? God damn, they didn't even get a proper meal. Clink. Okay. 7:10 p.m. Bom.
Doctor, if I get sick, will I turn into a monster?
Come on, Zayne. Tell her she will. Please be an ice cold bastard.
No.
Oh, just no.
Really?
Quill from the bed next to me said these crystals will eat us and turn us into big monsters.
Well, Quill needs to shut the fuck up and calm the fuck down.
Dr. Zayne, I'd like to process my child's discharge papers.
Oh,
if you could...
She wants to go to the beds. Oop, I don't want a screenshot of that shit. Wrong button.
Lexi's condition has shown improvement. I advise you not to transfer hospitals at this time.
But the pods...
But everyone's saying Ever has a new treatment. We really want to try it.
Have you got money, though? Does mommy got cash? Oh, boy.
The pulmonary artery aneurysm has ruptured. There is insufficient blood volume for circulation. Dr. Zayne, we can pronounce the time of death.
That's fucking harsh. That's them doing chest compressions. Oh, kid dead. Okay, bro.
Time of death, 2:23 a.m.
Life's kind of harsh.
Notify the family.
Using the wall to support himself, a teenager in a warm green hoodie staggers along. He stops to catch his breath after each step. Every organ feels twisted and turned inside out. His nerves scream from the agony and pain. They threaten to rob him of his strength to stand. His vision blurs as he collapses against the wall. His arms shake uncontrollably as he tries to brace himself. Something races beneath his skin.
I'm not a monster. I don't want to become a monster.
Uh-oh. The violent urge surges through him once again as he stares at his hands. They're covered in sharp crystals. He's fighting against the impulse to plunge them into his own heart. And he can't bring himself to do it. Cold snowflakes fall onto his body that's reached a fever pitch. A man's steady footsteps approach. He stands at the end of the road, his tall figure nearly blocking out all the light from the street lamp. The teenager can still make him out. However... Oh.
You're the killer. Or the doctor. We meet again.
This isn't a coincidence.
Oh,
I'm here
Dawnbreaker's
specifically
back.
because of you.
Dawnbreaker's back. Bro's back in his little sleepwalking phase.
Is that so? Am I turning into a monster?
He forces his eyes to close for a moment. Even his vision is starting to blur. The man clad in black slowly approaches him. The teen feels an unexpected sense of peace.
I knew you'd save me.
Nope. Just as something foreign bursts through the skin to strike at the man before him, the teen hears the crystalline sound of ice forming beside his ear.
It'll be over soon.
And he's dead.
The patient in room A103 is experiencing memory loss, continual emotional detachment, and exhibiting behavioral patterns that differ from usual.
That sounds like somebody we know.
3 days after entering the rebirth cocoon, the boy from room A210 disappeared without a trace. The patient from room A379 experienced a violent episode while awaiting treatment. The rebirth cocoon's performance has improved. I was chosen as the ideal test subject. They believe I'm the closest to success.
The notes Karen gave me consist almost entirely of observant reports on other test subjects. Her journalistic instincts made her distrust the research project from the start. She'd already noticed something was off about it. This is... A worn, creased photo slips out from between the notebook pages. Its edges reveal the countless times it's been handled. In the photo, Karen is holding a little girl who's no more than 3 years old. Both of them are smiling at the camera. Is that her daughter? I quickly understand why she wants to live despite her doubts about his project. I mean, it's her kid, yeah. They've said that before. When did you get back? The breaking dawn appears outside the window as the sky grows brighter. Perhaps it's just my imagination, but I think I see those black ice crystals on his arm again. When I move closer to check, it seems I'm imagining things. Zayne watches me without saying a word. I realized that I only came over last night to help feed Shiki, but I got so caught up in analyzing the clues that I accidentally fell asleep on the couch. Sorry, I went a little overboard when I made myself at home. A moment passes and a faint smile tugs at the corner of his lips.
Is there a passcode in this house that you don't know?
I clear my throat and hand him the notebook. I try to prevent us from getting sidetracked. In any case, I believe Karen is our best lead right now. Recently, Ever has made a public announcement about their best test subject who will make an appearance at the press conference. Unlike those big spenders and socialites, Karen has a positive, approachable image. She also has a good reputation in the eyes of the general public. They're trying to use her to build public support and convince more people to believe in their cause. By giving me these notes, she probably hopes I'll help her stop the press conference, or even put an end to the project altogether. So I thought, for a while I've been talking to myself, and then he hugs me from behind. Hey, yo, bro, we're talking business here. Anti-sidetracking. Why is this himbo anti-ADHD? Listen, this man is autistic. He's not ADHD, but he is autistic. Hello, Celsius. You get a shout out as well. Everyone gets a shout out. How are you doing? Did you have a long stream today? Or did you not stream?
I think the most important lesson in driving
I
is
feel
that
like
it's
your
a
clips are gonna be
game or
long.
a sport, and everyone else is your opponent. If they are going, if they get where they're going, that's a point against you. It's not enough to survive and be on time. You need to defeat other drivers. They're your mortal enemy. The sun shines brightest in the blood on the road, as they say in the Bible. A good driver makes others afraid to visit the roads, for it's their kingdom. The more danger, the less traffic.
Blood on the road. Yes. You yap a lot, even in your clips. It's on brand. I don't know how you stream as long as you do. I do like 6-7 hours and I'm just like, I am dead to the world. I take my hat off to your yapping skills, sir. Haven't streamed yet today? Trying to motivate yourself to edit? Oh my God. That has to be a job. I try to do the same too, but like sometimes it is a lot. It is a lot. I mean, if you can get motivated, that'd be great. But you know, if not, you can watch us talk to the himbo. Whatever you want to do. It was nice if you dropped by. We're trying to figure out how we can stop Ever from launching their horrible pods that we think are going to cause a problem with the protocore disorders. So we're trying to figure it out. But this man's hugging us instead from behind. We were trying to do stuff. Zayne?
Yes, I'm listening.
Bro, hugging and listening doesn't work. Why am I hitting that? Not that. His embrace is gentle, as if the slightest touch might shatter something fragile. The tire just hits you once you hit end stream. I turn to, I bet you do. I imagine you just like standing up, having enough energy to like fall face first into bed. Seriously. Like I'm dead ass tired when I stop as well. But I run on like 4 hours of sleep. Hi. Hello, Kendall. How are you? Doing good? I'm just sitting here talking to himbos. Did something happen?
It's cold.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Is that why you're hugging me? I'm doing good. I'm talking to himbos. It's Zayne's new main storyline, which is actually really well written, I have to say. They've definitely put a lot of work into the game. It's not just like vapid bimbo shit. It's very intense. Like, there's basically this group called Ever, and Ever's the baddies. They're getting ready to launch a program called the Fountain of Ate. The Fountain of Ate is some type of weird thing they've been working on. Protocore users, which are these people that exist within the universe that can use their protocores that gives them abilities like some of these characters. The thing that they're not saying though is they think that they're basically creating wanderers in order to make a solution for the problem. So bad big business, bad big company, evil bad. So we're trying to figure that out now. To think someone who likes snow could feel chilly. I paused before turning around to embrace him. And also it doesn't hurt that they're all very attractive himbos. He likes to make noises. I'll stop talking about ever. But if you're really tired, please make sure you rest properly. Will you do that for me? EP Himbo? Yes, EP Himbo. Next story. This is so fucking long. I thought it was going to be way less. Countdown. They added like 2 whole new things. It's a lot. Oh my god. EP. There are less than 36 hours remaining until the press conference for the Fountain of Vitae. Before returning to the sanatorium to stop it, Zayne and I quickly come up with a plan. I need to approach Miss Karen again to figure out a surefire way. Meanwhile, Zayne, who already has connected with the core researchers, will cover for me. Whether it's diseases, wanderers, or the alterum. They all stem from humanity's instinctive fear of things beyond their control. The deeper this fear takes root, the more likely people are to mistake absurdity for miracles. And whenever it appears as a savior, it will gain a congregation of devoted followers. But we think that Ever's trying to make some weird moves here. Zayne, the energy source I detected wasn't my imagination. I'm still not confident in utilizing the spatium core, but another visit might help us discover something new. Oh, he's breathing out. He's not happy.
All right.
Zayne nods. I was prepared for a lecture about not abusing my power, but he says nothing. Here, put it on. To ensure the mission runs smoothly, I've borrowed cutting-edge equipment from the association. Yeah, and our characters, unfortunately, she works for the Hunters Association, which are kind of like cops. But they hunt wanderers. So yeah, State-of-the-art invisible earpiece modified by engineering prodigy Simone is now no bigger than a grain of rice. What if you lose it in your ear hole? I also have a small energy firearm. It's capable of bypassing most detection systems currently in use. Oof, she has a fucking firearm that can smuggle? Nice. I place the earpiece in my ear and gesture for him to come closer. Zayne obliges and leans down. Come here. Come on. Boop. 1 cough to turn the mic on. 2 coughs to turn it off, and tap to adjust the volume. Bro, what? You turn your head and cough to turn it on? Excuse me? 2 coughs is to turn it on? No, 1 cough to turn the mic on, 2 coughs to turn it off. Okay, you only cough once. All right, it's not as obvious. Okay.
Thank you.
Just don't wear it to the proctologist, okay, bro? I'm not sure why you're being so polite, but as soon as the comms channel opens, deafening audio feedback blasts my ear toes. I clutch my ears in pain. I stagger back, and just before Shiki's mischievous attempt to trip me succeeds, Zayne catches me by the waist. Oh my, I seem to have fallen. He can't help but laugh. This is the first time in days that I've seen genuine joy in Zayne's expression. I would. I frantically clamp my hand over his mouth. Wait until I adjust the volume before you speak. I can feel his smile widening beneath my fingers as I use my other hand to adjust the earpiece. Sound check. Zayne, say something. Isn't something, but okay.
You've never asked about the reason for why I picked that as my research topic back in medical school.
Oh, the heart protocore stuff, huh? He remains close to me, his breath warm against my ears. It's almost like I can hear his heartbeat. I mean, he is close to you. Path of medicine is a noble pursuit. Dr. Zayne, you strive for academic excellence. You also want to find a meaningful purpose in life.
It's a good guess.
The guess is us. Back then, when you decided to destroy what could have been a world-changing discovery, you didn't hesitate.
Correct.
It's the kind of honor most people would cherish for a lifetime, yet he seems genuinely unbothered by it. Zayne must have chosen to stop the experiment because he foresaw the consequences of its potential misuse.
I had considered including your name in the acknowledgments of my paper.
Uh-huh. I nod as I secure my firearm to the holster strapped to my thigh. Then I double-check my equipment. You only thought about it. You didn't actually do it.
It wouldn't have been right for our names to appear on the same piece of paper without your permission.
Okay. Before I can process the meaning behind his words, a rustling sound suddenly comes from the window. A piece of bean-shaped ruby chocolate falls, clattering. It rolls to my feet. Uh-oh. Is that weird deity eating the chocolate? Yep. Oh no, it's a dog. Don't eat chocolate. I look up to see the last pack of chocolate snacks from the cabinet has been taken down and torn open on the floor. Shiki lifts his face from the snack package, which is bigger than his head, and licks the chocolate residue off his nose. He's not a dog. He's some weird deity thing, so I guess it's okay that he eats it? Wait, what did you eat? My body moves before my mind can catch up. I quickly pick up Shiki and check the empty package. You ate all the chocolate? You animals aren't supposed to eat that? Oh boy, is he gonna die? Oh no, is he dead? As it fades out? Uh-oh. My God, this chapter is very long as well. It's like fucking Silas's. His was very long. As noon approaches, the car enters the sanatorium parking lot. Okay, I guess the dog's dead. Shiki died. We moved on. We've got a mission to do. Since Zayne holds an internal role here, he's been granted limited clearance to the facility. I plan to slip in while he keeps the receptionist distracted.
Safety first.
Safety first. You too. Was it like a greeting? Safety first, my lady. He doesn't look back when he leaves, but he subtly raises his hand for a quick high five as our position shields it from view. What? High five? Hey. With my biosignature concealed, the omnipresent security camera's scan doesn't trigger anything. Their red indicators blink before moving on. Dimitri might be crazy, but I have to admit, the ID camouflage chip he gave me is really useful. Oh, she's using something from Dimitri. Okay. The lush trees and flower beds scattered through the sanatorium provide the perfect cover. Word. Dodging staff members in the courtyard, I make my way to room A107 from memory. That's where Karen is. The staff will change shifts at approximately 12 p.m. There's a small window of time. To be more specific, there's a small window of time where no one checks the rooms. Did we make it back? My shoes scrape against the smooth wall as I wait for the staff to leave. Once they're gone, I slip in through the window. Karen's eyes widen slightly at my entrance, but she remains quiet. Sorry, with the press conference coming up, they tightened security. I could only use this method to visit.
I expected as much. You're clever for figuring out how to find the perfect moment.
Aw, shucks. I know, I'm smart. Thank you. I understood the message you sent me when you gave me those notes. That's why I'm here. Are you really going to give up? If we take this chance, you might actually have a shot at making a full recovery. Karen shakes her head.
After surviving so many close calls on the battlefield, I'd say death has already been more than generous.
She reveals a peaceful smile and looks at the sunlight streaming through the window.
When I first entered the cocoon, I dreamed. And in that dream, I had made a full recovery. I got to watch my daughter grow up. I was there for every important moment of her life. At her wedding, I hugged her while crying. But the face reflected in her eyes was unmistakably that of a horrifying monster.
Jesus Christ. Her gaze dims. Outside the window, a butterfly, drawn to the artificial flowers in the vase, crashes against the glass again and again.
When I came to my senses, I realized I wasn't hugging her. My hands were around her throat.
Jesus Christ.
I only wanted to hug her. So why did I make her cry?
Sensing my hesitation, she pulls the IV line from the back of her hand.
My dear, have you heard of Zhuangzi's butterfly dream? I've always wondered who was really dreaming. Was it the butterfly, or Zhuangzi himself? If I can't tell who I am anymore, then the whole world has become my cocoon. The time I still have doesn't matter. I've made my decision.
What would you like me to do?
The press conference is scheduled for noon tomorrow, less than 24 hours from now. In an hour, they'll place me in the cocoon for my final examination. You need to locate the cocoon's power supply and cut it off completely.
Oh boy. No. Cocoon is connected directly to the test subject's consciousness. A sudden disconnection could lead to unpredictable effects on her already fragile body.
Don't worry about me. I'm prepared to face the consequences.
Oh god, we're gonna have to fight her as a wanderer, aren't we?
Finding a suitable test subject like me isn't easy. Trust me, this is the best way to stop them.
I'll find a way to get you out of there.
Even if you could carry me, my body wouldn't survive a strenuous escape.
I know she's right. Once the guard shift ends, they'll quickly discover their most important patient has disappeared. Every exit in the sanatorium will be sealed off by then.
If this is to be my final battleground, then you must help me. Please.
I understand. After leaving room A107, I move quickly without any hesitation and stay out of sight.
Did you hear? Patient A379 suddenly lost control and became violent just now.
Uh-oh.
It's fine. Dr. Carter said that was normal.
Sure it is. All along the way, I quietly took down several orderlies and receptionists who spotted me. The sanatorium is massive, and many areas are restricted. A blind search could last until nightfall and still be a failure. But I sensed that day it must have been the cocoon's energy core. I take a deep breath and activate the spadium core's power once more. Excuse me. My vision ripples and expands like waves. A faint energy trail leads me forward like guiding thread. A drifting consciousness slowly seeps through the sanatorium public areas, the garden, and through each patient's room. If I can just find the energy control hub. Following the faint energy pulse, I find myself at the end of the corridor that connects to the public area to the garden. There, a door almost seamlessly integrated into the wall without hesitating. I push it open. Uh-oh, that can't be good. A large enclosed space gradually reveals itself behind this door lies an unexpectedly serene forest. Strange. There are no guards present. Only an unsettling silence hangs in the air. My watch hasn't sounded any alarms, and there's no detectable signs of biological activity among the vegetation. Maybe it'll be fine. This is probably where wanderers go. The energy source grows stronger as it tugs at the power flowing within me, as if I'm being guided in a specific direction. Uh-oh. Past the forest winding paths, an unexpectedly elegant old building comes into view. That must be it. The energy readings are at their strongest there. Next one. Trustworthy colleague. With Zayne's help, these past few days, the cocoon's data and performance have shown improvement. Carter is in high spirits. He genuinely believes his junior has switched to the dark side. No, has finally seen the light.
I remember you were sitting right next to me when we talked for the first time.
Yeah, Carter, my dude.
Do you want to join my research team? Before that, we all thought you were just some stuck-up child prodigy.
Damn, no need to be a dick.
Dr. Noah used to say that one person can go fast, but a group can go far. Besides, Your theoretical research was undeniably superior.
A look of surprise appears on Carter's face.
Back then, you were the youngest and quietest out of everyone. Who knew you'd be the most forward-thinking, boldest student in the lab?
You nerd.
You went ahead and performed what we didn't dare to imagine. And you'd pose what we didn't dare to ask to the most distinguished of professors, until they were left speechless.
Walking and talking as they pass through the streamlined skywalk, the two soon arrive at the sanatorium's central platform. As dusk approaches, light filters through the hemispherical dome like delicate silk. It bathes the courtyard in a soft, warm hue.
I understand that Ever wants to use tomorrow's press conference to improve the Fountain of Ate's credibility. But the rebirth cocoon still needs to be further developed. It's not ready to be revealed to the public.
Why not? We've prepared the best testing equipment, and all the data will be presented to the public in the most accessible format.
Yeah, but it's not done.
Besides, we already have a suitable candidate for a public demonstration.
Oh, God. He turns to Zayne, and his voice becomes more eager.
Zayne, do you remember what I asked you the night Exhart succeeded? I asked if you wanted to change the world with me.
Uh-oh. Carter turns to survey the crowd in the garden below, his figure reminiscent of a smug creator gazing upon their creation.
We stand at the center of all our achievements. I assure you that success is within our grasp.
What exactly do you mean by success?
Exactly.
Are you talking about unpredictable success rates? Or how quickly you dispose of your defective specimens when they fail?
Ugh. The smile on Carter's face freezes. Then it slowly disappears.
In the past, they were patients you fought desperately to save.
Oh boy.
Thanks for the reminder. I almost forgot how pathetically incompetent I used to be.
Oof.
Why is it that when I was a powerless doctor, the lives lost under my care were somehow forgivable? But when I strive to be a pioneer, you suddenly care about the injustice done to those who were already destined to die.
Oh Lord, he has lost all morality.
When did you become such a coward, Zayne? That incident at Mount Eternal?
Uh-oh.
Let me rephrase that. You've always been better at confronting death compared to me.
An uncontrollable impulse surges within him. Fortunately, a voice comes through his earpiece and pulls him back to reality. Zayne, I found the location with the strongest energy signatures. Just in case, if you can get clearance from either Carter or Benedict. Zayne composes himself, discreetly tapping the area near his ear as an acknowledgement. He looks at Carter. Pressing a finger against his chest, Carter's icy stare lands on Zayne. His mocking tone from earlier vanishes.
The heart beating in my chest belongs to someone else. I can't live an insignificant life. Zayne, I understand the meaning of death far better than you do. If these sacrifices are necessary, then so be it. We're about to solve humanity's greatest dilemma, and you're still too young.
Oh. Bro's done with him. His limbs are forcefully frozen to the wall. The surveillance camera frees just as they turn and their red indicators go dark.
You? Zayne, you dare to freeze me?
The statute of limitations hasn't expired yet for your academic plagiarism.
Nope. Carter's briefly freed hand is sealed in ice once again, and his frantic struggling is frozen as in an awkward, rigid pose.
You can't be serious. You're bringing this up now? The end justifies the means. Let me go!
It was a joke. But I need you to stay still for a while, Carter.
Are you planning to destroy the cocoon or cut off its power supply?
Oh, he knows.
The sanatorium has 6 independent operating systems. Pulling the plug won't be possible.
If this place allows someone with malicious intent like me to freely come and go, Then that just shows how confident all of you are.
What are you actually trying to do?
Carter glares at him. His junior pauses thoughtfully before calmly shaking his head.
I won't tell you this time, Carter.
Oh, yeah, you should never tell them your plans.
I have a more trustworthy colleague to work with now.
What the fuck? Of course you don't tell him your plans, bro. He's the baddie. Allow me to tell you, Mr. Bond, how I'm going to kill everyone as this laser slowly moves towards your groin. But I shall leave moments before said laser reaches your groin and go to execute said plan I just told you in detail. Now, villain shit.
You didn't come here alone this time. What's that girl up to?
What girl?
This is murder! You're taking away these patients' only chance at survival!
Bro, you're turning them into monsters.
Zayne, you ungrateful traitor! You might be smart, but you're weak and short-sighted. Security!
Freeze his mouth. Another layer of ice appears to seal his mouth shut.
You said this place was perfect for heart-to-heart conversations, since no one would disturb us.
Oh.
I'm afraid you'll have to stay frozen for a while.
Let it go, bitch.
You're not doing this to save lives. Nor are you doing it to save humanity.
You're doing it for your own ego.
Everything you've done is to merely fill the emptiness and soothe the fear you have when confronting death.
Damn. Bro's hitting you with it. Zayne's gaze doesn't meet his. It lands on Carter's heart instead.
I doubt the heart's donor wants it beating in the chest of an executioner.
Oof. Expletive. Okay, ma'am. Perfect specimen. I'm kidding, specimen. Oh, I think we might be finally getting to the shooting, because this looks like what was in the card. A holographic display takes up half of my field of vision. The green dot representing Zayne is moving toward my position. Not expecting much, I take a deep breath and place my hand on the door. To my surprise, it opens with a gentle push. Light streams through the glass dome and lands on the floor. It reveals an elegantly decorated reception hall. The space is completely empty. Only the sound of footsteps echoes to break the silence. Zayne, I've sent you the coordinates. That's where the energy core is.
Don't worry. I'm just...
Oop. As soon as my hand touches the railing for the staircase going up, the scene before me flickers and vanishes. Comms channel. Dead. I pull my hand away and take half a step back. I turn as colors fade. Uh-oh. Like running water, they flow out from the ceiling, walls, and floor. They all melt into an endless expanse of pure white. It's like a white tomb.
I'm honored you decided to visit.
Oh God, not this motherfucker. I hear a slightly amused voice behind me. I whirl around to find Benedict standing in the middle of the reception hall. I'm not sure when he appeared. While I'm startled, I need to look composed right now. You've done a good job at preparing for the press conference, Mr. Benedict. It's going well without you. He touches the wall and the white space suddenly dissipates. It returns to its original form, a reception hall.
Miss Hunter, you should have been the most successful test subject. It's a shame you weren't one of ours.
Oh boy.
After all, every experiment here exists for one purpose, to create beings just like you.
Oh. That sucks. A gunshot explodes in the empty reception hall. I'm tired of hearing you ever people talk about the same thing. Let's skip the formalities and get to fighting. Just as the bullet approaches him, crystal shards suddenly burst from his arm to pulverize the projectile. Oh, what a surprise. This motherfucker uses this stuff.
Oh, right. I forgot to mention something. I'm one of the Cocoon's successful specimens.
Of course you are. You could have said that earlier. I quickly switch out the regular bullets in my magazine for energy rounds designed to fight wanderers, then I shoot at him. But Benedict seems to have anticipated this. At his signal, several shadowy figures surge forth from the darkness. Several Altera move with inhuman speed like savage beasts. They lunge towards me. You're calling for backup already? I guess you aren't really a successful specimen. Quickly stepping to the side and spinning, I dodge in the nick of time. The Alterum crash into one another. I don't plan on dragging this fight out. Zayne will be here soon. Finding the energy core's location is the highest priority. I activate the spatium core sensing ability again. There's a faint energy signature come from the top of the building. Ooh. I did not mean to click that. Go away. We don't want the audio. No. And then everything before my eyes becomes indistinguishable once again. As the light shifts and wavers, thick fog appears from out of nowhere. It rolls in and blurs even the faces of the Alterum.
Play with them for a while.
Uh-oh. My senses stop working and my vision is plunged into an endless void. Overwhelming dizziness washes over me. Desperately, I try to stay conscious in spite of the vertigo, but my legs give out and I collapse onto the cold floor. I know I've reached my limit. Just before I lose consciousness, the sound around me fades in. The void, I feel someone firmly grab my wrist. The churning sensation of instability vanishes when I open my eyes. Oh,
are you okay?
Ew.
Where does it hurt?
I'm fine. Under the flickering light, I can barely make out Zayne's worried expression. Before I can say I'm fine, a searing pain erupts from my chest and flows through my entire body. I press my hand against my chest, but the physical pressure does nothing to ease the pain.
Stop trying to sense it. You look pale.
I grab his hand, gritting my teeth. I tell Zayne everything that just happened.
After them! Where did they go?
Yep. Time to fight, bro.
Don't speak. Keep your breathing steady.
Zayne quickly surveys our surroundings. He pulls my arm over his shoulder and helps me walk. At least I fainted near a doctor, yeah. It's not there. Go straight, past the barrier. We pass through the wall. The Alterum are right behind us, but it seems they were fooled by the elusive hologram. Thankfully, the space hasn't been warped. Zayne pulls me into an empty room and slams the door. Ice covers it, but the Alterum have us cornered. They claw at the frost and create this sharp, grating sound. Everything in front of me blurs into patches of color. I try to grab Zayne's hand again, but my strength fails me. My hand weakly slides down his sleeve. No, we're gone. Oh. Oh, a needle.
Zayne? Why am I tied up?
Oh, geez.
It's done.
What's done?
What did you inject me with?
A suppressant. The energy in your heart has surpassed your tolerance threshold. This will ease the strain.
Uh-huh.
Better now?
You know, the funny part is there were like nurses on TikTok talking about how his handling of like needles was inaccurate. And people were like, yeah, of course, he's a doctor.
Zayne.
The suppressant won't last long. We need to leave now.
Fluctuations. It's metaplasm.
Pick up the gun, girl.
Look out.
Oh.
Fire.
Pew.
You're still here. How delightful.
Uh-oh. It has like special bullets in it. Oh shit, he's got a gun.
Of course we would survive.
What is that
If you
side
take another
holding?
step,
Damn,
I
Zayne.
can't guarantee you'll get out of this alive.
Bro means
Dr. Zayne,
business.
a hunter firearm can't kill a human, but a wanderer can.
Oh god. Oh shit. Okay, damn. we have to jump. Whee! Oh shit, what fighting?
If that's it, then he underestimated us. Watch your heart. 30% of your evil should do.
Resonate.
In your case, the cure is death. Extreme measures.
Oh, extreme measures. Okay, badass. Now we fight. Right? Right? Yep. Oh, Lord Jesus, please let this work. He's not leveled up enough. Zayne, you've got this. Come on. Come on, you got this, bro.
Let's see a 3 minutes specimen.
Without combined strength.
Here I go.
Oh,
Zayne.
Here it comes. Leave it to me.
This is what you wanted.
Perfect.
Oh, this is gonna take forever. We have to do this 4 times. Oh, this might be Oh, no.
This is a successful specimen?
Self-declared successful specimen. With our combined strength weak, now's our chance. Keep your distance, or else you'll get hurt.
Okay.
You won't escape.
It recovers. Be careful. Struggling is futile.
No. It's not too bad.
Watch where it's going.
30 seconds.
Watch out. It's your turn.
Nope.
Try to find the truth within these endless illusions.
My turn.
Delay.
Now you can't stop.
Victory is within reach. I'll send it on a journey.
It's final
You
journey.
give up with packing?
I'll show you.
Keep your tempo.
Eat the
With our combined strength is weak. Now's our chance.
What's that? Should be able to manage this.
My turn.
It is falling apart. We finished it in
There
one
it is.
attempt.
Let's go.
And it wasn't messy.
And it wasn't messy. We cleaned up nicely. Putting up with bullshit you didn't sign up for? I don't blame you. Okay. The decision. We're getting close to the end, I think. Bro, I would not have been able to make this the other night. I'm glad I stopped. After using up almost all of my ammunition, the Wanderer finally crashes to the ground. But this isn't the end. The sound of regenerating flesh echoes throughout the building as the crystals on its body rapidly retract. It's as if they're being devoured. It's just a few seconds. The Wanderer has completely regenerated and takes on Benedict's appearance. Good night, squirrel. Sleep well. Hopefully tomorrow won't be too
Wait
crazy
for an
you.
opening first. Then we'll retreat. There's no point in continuing this fight.
Okay. Zayne is right. Benedict isn't our primary target right now. Just now, something about Zayne seemed off. The flash of black crystals, the killing intent, the cold indifference in his eyes, it all vanished in an instant. Maybe a strange unease rises in my chest, but there's no time. I fire my last bullet at Benedict as grayish-white mist fills the reception hall. Here's another good example of my seamless coordination with Zayne.
Now's our chance. Go.
I mean, coordination with Silas is better. Let's be real. Not half bad with Zayne. With the Elterm at our heels, I lead Zayne toward the strongest energy signature I remember sensing in this building. Have you noticed how the Elterm are getting stronger? They're practically like living weapons. Could it be that after their consciousnesses are eroded, these failed test subjects are turned into tools that can be commanded? After taking down another Elterm that tried to attack us, I run toward a corner. The strongest energy signature was right behind a door. Huh? Where's the door?
Watch out.
Watch out. Hooey! You blew a hole. A frost immobilizes the guard who tries to ambush us. Zayne stands back to back with me. Both of us are on high alert. Part of the layout has changed again.
If this place is a projection, Then changing the layout would be the quickest way to hide the energy core's location.
It's like I'm crashing my brother's place, so I'm not there tomorrow. Oh, jeez. Fuck, this is annoying. I have to find the energy signatures again.
Remember to not let your energy overload your heart. I don't have any more stabilizing injections.
Oh, looks like I'm gonna die. I'm just kidding. Speaking of which, where did you get the one you gave me?
Knowing how a certain Miss Hunter tends to overuse her evil, I came prepared.
Fucking nerd. When you restrained me earlier.
It was because you were too strong.
Okay. It's a kink. That's what he doesn't want to tell you. Place my hand on the wall. Energy surges through my veins as my sensing ability is magnified. The location becomes clearer. I'm certain the energy core is behind being held on the top floor. Follow me! I found it. Follow me. The last Elterm was knocked down to the area below. Only me and Zayne are on the top floor. At the end of the cold white corridor stands a single door. It's as if our only option is to move forward. This is it. Zayne and I exchange a quick glance before swiping Carter's ID card against the scanner.
Welcome to the Energy Core Control Room, Dr. Carter.
Oh, yes. Oh, yep. Once the door to the control room closes, a layer of ice covers it. Thick cables run across the area and they're all converged on the central energy pillar that emits a luminescent blue light. It's being powered by a protocore. In all of its glory, this is Ever's crown jewel in the industry of protocore technology. If the energy pillar is destroyed, all ongoing experiments will immediately cease. In other words, Karen, who is currently undergoing an examination, will remain trapped in her cocoon. It could potentially cause irreversible damage to her body.
Are you worried she might regret her decision?
Maybe. We have to destroy it. She said what she said. I can't betray her trust in me, or rather, I believe in her choice. I remember the first time I held Karen's hand. It was thin, delicate, yet surprisingly strong. Zayne raises his hand and hurls a shard of ice toward the luminescent energy pillar. Uh-oh.
Zayne, wait!
Uh-oh. Carter's voice rings up from the overhead speakers as the surrounding glass walls instantly become transparent. I can see Carter has arrived, catching his breath. He's standing in the reception hall where we were earlier.
Zayne, leave this place, and don't you dare destroy that energy core!
Fuck
Do you remember
Carter.
how much time and effort we put into this?
Carter, fuck you, bro. Without a hint of emotion in his eyes, Zayne gives Carter a slight nod. Amid the chaos, Benedict calmly stands behind the crowd. He smiles as he raises his hand to his ear.
You dropped your facade sooner than I expected, Dr. Zayne.
Benedict dude is kind of a dork.
Is it because of your sense of duty as a doctor? Or a resolve driven by guilt?
Bro, he's just fucking with you. You can blow that shit up.
Believing that you can guide humanity's fate so you can control life and death is the epitome of arrogance.
Isn't thinking you have the right to stop any experiment that crosses the boundaries of life just as arrogant?
Yeah, but it's at least looking to fucking, stop shit that shouldn't be happening, my dude.
This is what the people in our era want. And in just a few centuries, or maybe even a few decades, history will remember this moment.
Hey, Benedict.
You have no right to speak of such things.
Why don't we watch and see how the future unfolds? Even if you've stopped Ms. Karen's experiment and prevented the press conference today, you can't stop the tide of progress.
Me. It's more or less the same rhetoric. Did everyone ever attend the same corporate seminar or something? Girl, yeah, it's a business.
Ah, yes. I have one more question I'd like to
ask you. Okay, yeah. The static in the comms channel suddenly falls silent and cuts off Carter's angry shouts. All I can hear is Benedict's steady voice tinged with amusement alongside his breath.
Back then, why did you choose to destroy something that could have shaken or even changed the world?
Yeah, He asked the exact same question that I did. A sense of unease stirs as I glance at Zayne, who's maintaining his usual composure.
It couldn't be controlled. Any action beyond our control leads to unpredictable consequences.
Maybe it's because he uses evil too many times in quick succession. Delicate ice crystals are steadily creeping up Zayne's forearm.
Uncontrollable. I see. Your rationality is an absolute, the very thing that drives you to eliminate any possibility of losing control. It affects the smallest things about yourself to the greatest matters of this world. That's why you killed William at Mount Eternal back then, yes?
Oh. He killed someone? What? The dude who makes like literally the best serial killer killed someone?
You really are capable of such cruelty. You struck down your mentor and friend who fought beside you.
Bro was not okay, man.
Even I would have hesitated.
Cut to the chase.
Shut the fuck up, bro. I have like something on my lip. Don't mind me. Ugh. A long time passes before Zayne's voice breaks the silence. Although his tone remains calm, his ragged breathing gives him away.
You're here to atone for your mistake. That much is certain. But you also wish to uncover what you think is the truth.
Bum, bum, bum.
For example, surely there must be an explanation for why those Alterum look so much like everyone who died at Mount Eternal.
In the tense undercurrents of this moment, a harsh truth slowly surfaces.
I'll tell you, those people at Mount Eternal were this experiment's first batch of failed specimens.
Oh, fun times, bro. Clones.
Your companions, William, all your guilt and suffering, I'm the one who caused it.
Oh, isn't that lovely, Benedict? His tone is almost nonchalant, yet every sentence is like a knife straight to the heart.
A discovery that could have shaken the world to its core, abandoned because of a moment of cowardice.
Say cowardice.
You made their deaths as meaningless as those of the failed Alterum.
A wave of frost surges through the room, a bone-chilling... Okay, I didn't want to fucking read it anyway. The windows, walls, and floors are sealed under thick layers of ice. They form intricate crystalline patterns. Bitch, I was reading that still. Zayne! With each breath, the veins of his neck throb as black ice crystals spread rapidly across his skin. It's like they're trying to devour every last bit of his life force. This isn't the Zayne I know. This is the merciless Grim Reaper who emerged from the depths of hell itself. It's the Dawnbreaker. Dum dum dum. Dawnbreaker, Earthshaker. Oh shit. The door that had been sealed with ice bursts open, having completed their transformations into wanderers. The Aterum try to overwhelm us like a tidal wave. As soon as they get close, sharp icicles pierce their chests. The shards of ice then explode outward like a violent storm. More Alterum advance. They crush the fallen ice crystals beneath their feet as they crawl over corpses to reach us. Jesus, it's fucking metal. All of the Alterum open and close their mouths in unison. They stutter and produce these unsettling sounds. No matter how hard he tries, Zayne can't make out what they're saying or see their faces clearly. The nightmare wraps around his body like a phantom. It coils behind him and whispers fate's curse into his ear.
Aren't you a doctor?
Am I going to die?
Save anyone?
Pay for this.
I didn't sacrifice everything just to become someone ordinary and powerless.
Damn, Carter. What a bitch.
One day, you will hurt her.
He clutches his chest and feels as if the icy wind stabbed it. He stares at the corner of the tent fluttering in the snowy gale with a distant, otherworldly gaze. William, who had just finished the surgery, pauses in surprise. Then he smiles and holds out his hand toward him.
Nightmare? If you can't sleep, then we can go for a walk.
Was that for a weird tone? Nightmare, buddy? Can't sleep? Let's go for a walk, shall we? You can kill me while we're on it, okay, buddy? Everything that just happened, it seems to have been a dream. He stares at his fingers, the blood, the girl's shocked expression. It was all just a dream. It was just a dream.
It's unfortunate we couldn't save the patient today. Don't be too hard on yourself. Back when I was doing research, failure meant you could always try again. But as a doctor, lives will only give you one chance.
Jesus Christ, bro.
You know, I had these exact same feelings during my first mission as a military doctor.
The polar night hasn't disappeared. The dark blue sky appears to be almost within reach. This desolate land, covered in a blanket of snow, is always magnificent.
It took me a long time to realize that what we have to face isn't just the loss of a life and death itself. The way they look at you in their final moments, it's always the same.
Good Lord.
Time and time again. You'll have to see their fear and desperation when they're about to die.
Damn, that shit hits hard. William is deep in thought. Then, as if remembering something, he turns to Zayne and smiles.
By the way, did you hear my final plea when you killed me?
All right, okay, this is definitely a dream. Jesus Christ. He stares blankly at William's distorted face, and in the very next second, the ice shards have already pierced his chest. Once again, he sinks into the dark abyss of his consciousness. Uh-oh. There are more of them. They're actually using the Alterum as weapons. I roll and find an opening in the wall of Alterum that's protecting Benedict. I aim my gun at him. Before I can pull the trigger, brilliant ice flies towards Benedict. Benedict smiles. He crushes the ice shard embedded in his chest.
You're different from the man I was talking to earlier.
Oh.
I must say, you're skilled at saving and taking lives, Dr. Zayne.
With a slight gesture of his hand, the Alterum freeze in place like marionettes. They withdraw like receding water as if they've received a silent command.
I hope you'll find your true path after our candid discussion.
We just let this motherfucker walk away? Bro, you sleeping? Soon enough, only the two of us remain in the vast cold control room. Ignoring everything else, I rush past the dissipating ice crystals to Zayne and cradle his face in my hands. Zayne! Zayne! Look at me. Listen to me. No matter who Benedict is, I'll always keep a bullet just for him. Starting today. Zayne's labored breathing shows how intense the pain is. The black ice crystals emerge from his neck and continue to spread out. His ice-cold fingers are slowly slipping away from my palm. You need to wake up from this nightmare right now. These hands that saved countless lives should never be stained with the pain and guilt. It don't belong to them, especially not because of scum like Benedict. Zayne! You have to! These few seconds feel like centuries, and then he finally raises his head to look at me. He slowly tenses, and I see myself reflected in his icy gaze. Uh-oh. This isn't the Zayne we want, though. This is the asshole. Zayne? Oh. Pain answers me instead. My consciousness shatters as I drift into the warm embrace of unconsciousness. Before everything fades, distant memories regroup and flood my mind. Bro, did he just slash us? The ground is littered with the remains of wanderers. They're slowly dissipating. Oh! This is where she met her grandmother. The ground is littered with the remains of wanderers. They're slowly dissipating. Meanwhile, searing pain burns my chest. Struggling to push myself up, I see my blood-stained hands are small and thin. Didn't this happen when I was little? I look up. There's a young man with a familiar face, but his expression is frighteningly cold and foreign. While I'm dazed, his face merges with Zayne's present-day appearance. There are my memories, and reality approach me step by step.
Your existence is a mistake.
Oy.
You must be eliminated.
Oh, Jesus. It's as if black crosses covered his eyes, having materialized in his raised hand. Sharp ice crystals hurl themselves in. Oh boy. The next day, the pristine Centaurian stands tall, immaculate and serene. It's been restored to the point where yesterday's attack might have never happened at all.
Wherever and whenever you need us, we will provide you with healthcare services of the highest quality.
In the courtyard, a gentle breeze caresses the grass kissed by early morning light. A cocoon hangs in a delicate, swaying flower stem. The faint sounds of struggle can be heard from within. Light reveals the outline of tightly folded wings, and behind its translucent walls. Moist and tender, it breaks free from its cocoon, and in the refreshing air of rebirth, those wings slowly take to the skies. Don't they need to dry? Bro, you exit the chrysalis, your shit's gotta dry first. What are you talking about? I'm confused as shit right now. This man wants to kill us. Cool. My heart constricts as sharp pain courses through every fiber of my being. My consciousness sinks into a blurry darkness. Footsteps that are close by sound distant as if they're muffled under a glacier. Zayne, is that you? He stops in his tracks as if he heard me. The fuck is this? He doesn't take the candy or freeze the melting popsicle I offer him.
Stay away from me!
Oh, so he's a kid.
I'm sorry.
A box sits on the doorstep. Wisps of cold air drift inside it. Inside the box there lies 3 misshapen snowballs, remnants from when Zayne was still learning how to use his evol as a kid. Really? Zayne knows I got hit with ice when watching the seals, and now he made snowballs to tease me? I hear footsteps. Did he already leave? I don't see anyone nearby as I hold the box close. An inexplicable sense of loss washes over me. I want to say his name, but something catches in my throat. It silences my voice. Zayne. I managed to finally call it his name, yet when I open my eyes, I find myself staring at a dimly lit ceiling. As my foggy consciousness slowly clears, I realize I'm lying down in a room at Axo Hospital.
Due to Miss Karen's poor health, Ever's press conference for today has been canceled. Mr. Benedict, the director of Val's Sanatorium, stated that the patient's well-being takes precedence over the event.
Oh boy. A hand waves before me. Its owner's lips move as they say something I can't make out.
How many fingers am I holding up?
52. Looking down, I see my wounds have been bandaged and the pain has mostly subsided. I sit up and take Yvonne's hand. Where's Zayne?
Oh, you're awake. Thank goodness you're okay. You had cardiac energy overload and some minor injuries when Dr. Zayne brought you in. We asked him what happened, but he wouldn't say anything.
That's nice. That's always not weird whatsoever.
He stayed in this room until your vital signs stabilized.
And then he fucked off. As she speaks, Yvonne leans in. Her expression becomes more serious.
I heard from Grayson that Dr. Zayne went to the director's office to submit his resignation letter.
Bro's quitting? What?
There was a loud commotion in the office. I've never seen the director that angry before.
Oh god, where's the fucking emo boy going?
He didn't approve it and gave Dr. Zayne an extended leave. Then he told him to go home and think things through. He wouldn't say another word about it. Dr. Zayne didn't hesitate at all. But before he left the hospital, he asked us to take good care of you.
I try to force myself to smile, but I can't. Only one thought is in my mind. Find him.
Wait, you can't just...
Oh no, please be careful.
Please be careful.
Fuck you, Zayne.
I'm
find your
sorry.
stupid
We
ass.
haven't seen him.
Favorite sweet shop. No!
Sorry, we haven't seen anyone who matches your description.
We're literally going to all the sweet
Dr.
shops.
Zayne! A few days ago, he said he'd be traveling to remote... Oh, you must be that young lady. This is our new menu item for today. Would you like it to go?
Bitch, no, I'm looking for this motherfucker. I don't need no sweets.
Wait! Dr. Zayne already paid for it.
Fuck that shit. He already paid for it. Who gives a crap? Zayne's home, his favorite desert place. The cafe near Axo Hospital. I visited every place I could think of. There was no trace of him anywhere. Late into the night, I enter the passcode to his house again. I'm clinging on to one final hope. Dickhead. Come on. The room is shrouded in darkness. Snowflakes drift in through the gap of the floor to the ceiling windows. Why is the phone ringing?
The number you have dialed is currently unavailable. Please try again later.
This motherfucker. Rate the voicemail, I swear. Memories that are no longer dormant slowly flood my mind again. I've seen those black ice crystals and that pained look on his face before. In my childhood memories, Zayne moved away while carrying a heavy, unspoken guilt. This bad habit of disappearing has existed even back then. Oh, I hear a faint whimper in the cold. I raise my head and rub my stinging eyes to see Shiki. It's you. As if he understands me, Shiki leaps under the sofa and gently places his paw on my knee. I feel like I've tried everything, but I still can't find him. I hold Shiki close, my trembling voice barely above a whisper. I didn't realize it cracked until now. Please, can you help me one more time? Take me to him. Time passes, then Shiki obediently jumps down, lifts the blanket on the sofa that carries Zayne's scent, and runs towards the half-open door. Oh, graveyard, that's great. In the darkest hours of the night, it's snowing again. Large snowflakes dance around the glowing street lights. They settle on the rooftops, streets, passing cars, on the shoulders of pedestrians. After running for a long time, Shiki stops in front of a pitch-black fence. He circles it a few times before signaling to follow him. Where am I? The street light illuminates the faded writing on a sign. This is a public cemetery in Lincoln City. It's also the final resting place for those who have no place to call home. Shiki quickly vanishes into the darkness. I steel myself before running after him. The fuck you at, Zayne? There he is. As soon as I see that familiar figure, my heart leaps violently in my chest. Zayne. He stands in the snowy night, his coat billowing between black tombstones. He's like a ghost who has nowhere to go. I understand why he left the moment I see the names on the tombstones. He chose to imprison himself in this nightmare. He wants to atone, to seek redemption for the monsters he killed. A hair reaches his side, but when I try to call it his name, it gets stuck in my throat.
Why are you here?
I mean, bro, you fucked off. What am I supposed to do? Questions overwhelm my mind, but I don't know what to ask about first. You chose to disappear without a word. You didn't even give me an explanation.
These graves belong to the people who died by my hand.
I mean, she kills people all the time. She doesn't care, but she's a cop.
I don't believe their deaths were unjustified.
Uh-huh.
Do you think I'm here because of guilt? I'm not standing in front of them for repentance, let alone the atonement you're imagining.
Okay, Mr. Hardcore, Mr. Emo, calm down. When you almost raised your hand against me, based on your judgment, did that mean I was also someone who needed to be killed? He doesn't evade the question. He nods without any hesitation. So this is why you submitted your resignation letter to Axo Hospital. You haven't even healed my heart yet, and you're going to leave just like that? You told me not to change doctors on a whim. But can doctors abandon their patients whenever they want? A complex feeling crawls up from my throat to my tongue as emotions bubble up like boiling water.
I first met you when I came to Oxo Hospital. I was 12 at the time. Dr. Noah was a close friend of your grandmother, and I was told to look after you. You were afraid of me back then, until I used my power to keep your popsicle from melting. When things finally settled down after the Chrono Rift catastrophe, my parents asked if I wanted to move somewhere else. I hesitated for a long time. I was worried I wouldn't be able to see you anymore. But then that incident happened, and I actually hurt you. You were unconscious and bleeding heavily. When I realized what happened, I couldn't understand why I did it.
He closes his eyes for a moment. When he opens them, his expression is as serene as the calm after a snowstorm. It's like he finally woke up from a year-long nightmare, only to discover that the nightmare has become reality.
That was when I realized I could lose control of my power. And not being in control can lead to irreversible consequences. It's why I chose to leave without saying goodbye.
The truth pierces my heart like needles. Words are stuck in my throat.
Perhaps I chose cardiac surgery because I wanted to heal your heart. Or maybe I wanted to make amends for what I did back then. Even I don't know.
He keeps his gaze lowered, and his voice is as soft as melting snowflake.
But I didn't hesitate when I chose the field of medicine. When I first recited the Hippocratic Oath, I truly believed I would become a good doctor. I believed I would save many people, including the one I had hurt before.
It doesn't seem like he noticed my obvious shock. Zayne just gazes calmly at the weathered gravestones.
Until that night on Mount Eternal, when I killed William.
But you didn't have a better choice at the time. Once again, he lowers his emotionally detached gaze.
Do you really think a killer can be a doctor who saves lives?
I mean, didn't people think Jack the Ripper was?
If something like this happens again, you might regret the fact that you tried to keep me close.
Are you saying your nightmares are destined to become reality? Will I turn into a monster that needs to be killed one day? I didn't expect him to answer, yet he shakes his head.
I don't know.
So are you avoiding me now because of logical reasoning? What about your feelings? If we're going by pure logic, then now is the time. Do it, Zayne. Are you afraid? Or is this something you don't want to do? Looking at his calm, aloof expression, I find myself beyond the point of rationality. Whatever you do today, I won't have any regrets.
But I would.
Snowflakes land on my eyelashes. They turn his figure into prismatic fragments that are like ripples in the darkness.
I'm certain that if I were to truly hurt you one day,
Snowy Lady, calm down.
It would be the greatest regret of my life.
The snowflakes fall as if they're floating through the cosmos. They land on us and the gravestones. We stand in silence. Neither of us exchanges a single word. Okay. After that day, a rumor related to Ultra and Boundbreaker faded away like melting snow. These pure white specks were but fleeting visitors. The city awakens in daylight, and once again, it's immersed in its bizarre flood of information. Spatium core's energy remains concentrated in my chest. It's like a seed that's merged with my flesh. It faintly echoes with my heartbeat. I know these aether core connect my past to my future. They're linked to the secrets hidden in deep space. And I wonder what fate awaits the Alterum, Zayne, and me. Ever won't give up on the Fountain of Ete. They've carefully cultivated. They'll continue to weave their dreams of immortality. But they were right about one thing. The circle of life and death is an inescapable truth. The constraints of matter break down, and the shackles of time and space gradually dissolve. Countless civilizations rise and fall among the stars. Because of the laws that guide entropy and dissipation, Earth's magnificent radiation will eventually fade. Radiance. Humanity's long undisturbed period of exile will also come to an exit. Hey, it could be radiation if shit goes south. I wouldn't understand that until much, much later. The Creator had planted foreshadowings in an era predating life itself. Blah, blah, blah. You're not gonna get a closure. Oh, hey, we got to fight? Bro, really? Bitch, what the fuck are we fighting? This will be fine. Go kill the thing, Silas. Yeah. Because the main story is ongoing, it's always just going to keep going. These are the branches for them.
As it is.
Doomsday?
God damn! I took out 2 waves in one go.
My turn.
Okay. Okay.
Now that's the desire I want to see. Be careful. Don't let it hit you. Is that it?
Doomsday?
Are you up for a joyride later?
Where do you want to take me?
Guess.
Boom. Yep. Another one. Kill this one too, Silas. Come on. Silas is good at killing. He doesn't give a shit. See, he's not weak like Zayne. He'll murder motherfuckers and he doesn't care.
Doesn't matter whose place this is.
Oh,
Doomsday?
Descends.
Good God.
Now that's the desire I want to see. Be careful. Don't let it hit you. I'm just starting to enjoy.
That was quick.
No shit, that was quick.
I haven't even caught the scent of fear yet.
He hasn't even caught the scent of fear yet. I haven't even caught the scent of piss yet. Good God. Okay, another one. Bro.
Entertaining as it is.
Oh.
Doomsday?
Descends.
Bring it on. Bow down.
At our feet.
I'm getting the hang of this.
See how quick we killed Benedict.
I'll feel the...
Since we finished our warm-up.
The rest of the time belongs to us.
Yeah, that was fast. Jesus Christ. Insane. Not even 30 seconds. We have officially finished it. Let's fucking go. That's how it's gonna stay for a while. Probably for another half a year before they add more to the goddamn main story. This is how it always goes. Main story gets additions way later. Oh, there you go. There's the conclusion. Oh, is he awake? Yep, Gramps is awake. Hello, Grandpa. How are you, sir? Are you doing well today? Hello? Wake up.
I found a piece of paper just now. It was covered in nonsensical symbols.
He's such a fucking old fart. What nonsensical symbols, Opa?
I'm not too busy right now. Tell me, what's bothering you? We can figure it out together.
I don't fucking know. Nothing's bothering me, bro. Hold on, let's just say hi. Hey, give me your hand. An interaction will count towards later when I redeem my shit. Rose gets manhandled so much.
There's one
damn
more
it.
person who won't let go.
Yeah. We got it. You won't let go. Thank you, sir. Okay. Is there anything else to do here? Oh God, the events, the birthday event. Oh Jesus, one more day. Oh God, we've got another. What's here? I've done all these games. What else do I need to do? Bro, I beat it. Nope, I'm not playing this shit. Fuck that. This game is so trash. Like when I say this birthday event is trash, what was his birthday card? I'd be careful with those candles. Accurate. He's gonna blow the fuck up. It's just. All right, that's enough. That's enough. It's 2 a.m. That went way longer than I thought. So I am gonna call it quits for now because I actually have an appointment in the morning. And even though it's 2 a.m., you know, fun times. Woohoo. Oy. We had 2 streams because I changed the quality, but that's fine. Let's see who is live. I saw Bomb Left is live. Anyone else? Anyone? I mean, I don't mind going to Bomb Left. He's lots of fun. Let's see, move you over here. Big old screen. Who is live? Yeah, I literally just Bomb Left is where we're going. Okay. I will send you to Bomb Left. As always, he is mega fun. And I will be back on Friday. And hopefully everyone has a good Thursday. I'm gonna go EP and fun shit like that. Full face first, just me. Friday, we'll see what we do. I've kind of got some plans. We'll see. Yeah. Thank you as always for being here. Thank you for putting up with the last little bit of lads for a while. It's gonna be a while until there's any cards or anything. And hopefully next time we do lads, UB will be here then. No, we'll see. Next pull's hopefully good, but I highly doubt it. But yeah. I am gonna go bye-bye. My brain is toast from all that reading. You guys enjoy Bomb Lefts. Have fun. And I will see you next time. Bye.